Hello everyone, welcome. We're live for a very special Let's Play stream with the collective members of the Elite Dungeon free team behind me. But also joining us, we have TheRsGuy.
Hello.
And Wazzy.
Hello.
So we are going to have a bit of fun. We've been given a bit of a challenge, but before we get onto that, we're going to just play through Elite Dungeon 3, the Shadow Reef. We're going to speedrun it. We're going to just smash this, basically. And then we've been set a challenge from Mod Orion, and we're going to try and do on our second attempt, and we'll see how that goes. But around me, you can see from right to left, we have Mod Silver, Mod Camel, Mod Orion, and Mod Raven. We have the team here. Before we jump in, though, we have to talk about it. We kept it quiet the entire time until, of course, the release yesterday, the release of the Blackstone quest.
It was nearly ruined by poor old Stu.
Saved it though.
But it was a good save. Yeah, we kept that on nice and quiet.
Wait, we released a quest?
We did.
God.
I snuck it in when you weren't looking.
What the hell, man? Typical Raven.
So I do want to use this as a chance to plug as well. You can watch RSGuy and Wazzy. They are live on their channels as well if you want respective point of views. They can't seem to hear Raven. Is their microphone on?
It should be.
I hope so.
It's probably just quiet.
Maybe just quiet.
Do we just need to be louder?
Yeah, maybe just louder. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. So before we jump in, are you guys happy with how it's gone release-wise?
Yeah.
Like, it takes time to digest it, doesn't it? So far, like, the preliminary feelings are positive ones. We're really happy with the reactions we've had to just all the different facets of the update. Yeah, super happy about the quest. How do you feel?
I just enjoyed watching everyone try and get their first ambassador card.
Oh, so close. You have no
Everyone kept on
idea.
getting really close, and then they finally got it down. And they did it in ways that we didn't think. Like, they managed to skip the entire of the first phase of the boss, which wasn't the part of the phase, like the boss that was getting skipped during all the playtests.
It was that wonderful thing of the beforehand people saying, "Oh, I don't think we'll see any kills on day one." We're like, "No, they'll find a way.
They'll find a way.
They'll find a way."
So actually, while we talk about that, RSGuy and Wazzy, you guys respectively have solo kills. Wazzy, I believe you're onto a 521 on your solo record, correct?
521.
So I mean, how was that experience getting down to that time?
Yeah, trying to do this boss on a Titan, it's a big challenge, but like if you can get it down, it feels so rewarding, and I love it. It's a great fight.
And Ryan, what's your time on, and how did you find it in solo?
So I was using a full yak yesterday to get my first 6 or 7 solos, and I decided to switch to a Titan today. It's actually easier and way better. So I've got like a 7-minute. I've been doing all my solos with melee. It just like Wazzy said, it's actually better to bring a Titan and some summoning flasks than all the food. And yeah, I think it's a fantastic boss fight. It's so much fun.
TIL, I'll have to probably do that for mine. Okay, so should we jump in? And then as we're obviously off and going, I guess we can talk about post-feedback stuff that you guys are taking on board as well. That's all right. Right, Wazzy, all yours, sir. Let me know when you go in.
All right, and I'm in. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. So in the meantime, then, while we get this off and going, Orion, you and obviously the guys around ED3, you've been working on feedback changes, correct? What are we looking to expect, if we can talk about any?
We've made a number of hot fixes. I think it's only really 3 or 4. We initially, for the dungeon, there was an issue with sending the progress through to party members. So we had a weird bug where you could leave after defeating the ambassador and go back in, and he would be there again, which is obviously not what we want. We have discussed that as a separate mode, but not in this form. So yeah, we hotfixed that pretty sharpish. So thank you to everybody for sending us the bug report there. There was one minor point in the quest where a couple of I won't call them idiots, players.
Jesus!
Skipped a cutscene accidentally, I think, but it was our fault. We should have added a check to say, hey, if you skip the cutscene, you still get that part of the quest progress. So we fixed that and added a bit to Brill without spoiling people who haven't done the quest. So yeah, nothing too much. We're looking at the drop tables. We've removed the uncut diamonds from the ambassador loot,
And we've noted the rune salvage.
and we've noted the salvage. Yeah, good point.
Nice.
Whee!
So a couple of little quality of life things. Again, thank you for your feedback.
Quite enjoyed Raven just going wee as a casual body's just falling through the sea.
It was just perfectly set up on your screen. It's just suddenly wee.
So how did you guys first find this then on release? So obviously it launched at 2 p.m. So what was your first initial experiences when you were jumping into it?
Well, we actually were on the same team. We decided to trio for a couple hours, get the mechanics down, and we were really impressed. We thought I'll speak for myself first, I'll let Wazzy go after, but I thought the lower tier, the trash mobs were really well balanced, where they can hit you pretty hard, but none of the clunky stuns or things that we'd seen in previous iterations. So I thought that was really well done. The dungeon really feels like the area is incredible. It just feels like an actual dungeon that I'm running through. You always feel like you're making good progress. So yeah, I was very, very happy with it.
Absolutely, me too. I like how so in ED2, I think the mobs have a little bit too much HP personally.
Oh, let me build 1 second. I'm just building.
I went too
There we
far.
go.
Oh, it's still open because that's a feature now.
Doors open. I love that feature.
Oh my god! We're meant to be good at this, guys. What are we doing?
Wazzy, I didn't hit the deck. Oh, I just hit the deck.
Wow.
Let's try that again.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting to start that fast.
Wazzy started it. That's all I'm saying.
I ran one.
Wazzy
square too
started
far,
it.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I'll drop a
Oh,
dummy
man.
entrance.
Um,
I'll bring
RuneScape
a
All
dummy.
Stars.
No.
Well, we have set the bar already. Jesus.
My
That was
Got a
expectations.
26-second kill
Walk in,
yesterday.
die.
I feel like that was even faster than 26 seconds.
So
Dummy's
we
done.
spoke about that quite a lot in development, about how some of people's first encounters with the Crassian Leviathan would be walk in and get slaughtered.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for demonstrating that.
Well, we demonstrated we shouldn't rush, unfortunately. That was in the perfect time where we just rushed and got ruined.
To be fair, you all got quite distracted by the barrier randomly disappearing.
Yes.
So yeah, that's something that's on our radar as well. Essentially, there is a known bug at the moment where if you walk out of the arena, you're going to mess up the boss fight because it thinks that it's reset. Essentially, all we need to fix there is the barrier should stay put. It currently doesn't.
So we just want to tell the barrier you.
All right.
Oh, all right, we're good now, yeah?
are we
We're
good?
doing it. Yeah, go, go, go.
We're all good this time. There you go. There's your phone. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh, a selfless individual.
MVP.
That's his most useful act of the fight.
Cheers, Camel.
Savage.
I take his compliments very well, as you can tell.
You're not going to beat 26 seconds, are you?
Do you know what though?
Shout.
The time will do nicely.
It's a solid kill.
Solid kill compared to
That'll be a
everything I'm used to anyway.
See if you can
Not
kill
bad.
it before
40,
it actually
38 seconds.
disappears.
New personal best.
Oh, I got some Blackstone arrow tips. Nice. That'll do nicely.
So one of the clips on Ryan's Twitch channel has a 26-second kill. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It looked fairly similar to that, except 10 seconds faster. And the timing made me laugh because the ambassador's monologue finishes and he teleports away while the Crassian Leviathan is dying. And it's almost like you've just scared him off. It's brilliant.
How hard is the new quest? Is a question for you, Raven. Someone asked in chat.
Yes.
Yes.
We gave it master level difficulty because you've got to complete the Elite Dungeons to do it, but you can do them on story mode. So maybe we should have made it easy. But it's not that hard. He says.
He says.
There are some. No, there's not any hugely difficult puzzles. The hardest part is the Elite Dungeons.
Our very own mod James H managed to do the ambassador on story mode, so I'm
That's
pretty
true.
sure that means everyone can do it.
If he can do it, then a newborn child can do it.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go, Shauny, that's the challenge.
Well, I did it on story mode for the quests.
No, we're not talking about you.
Yeah.
We're talking about your child.
Oh.
But that was a sick burn.
What is it? Do you know- Unbelievable. You do want to do the quest, just because that 10% damage reduction is, well, the 10% damage reduction is just awesome.
And it's good.
And the quest is also
Oh, yeah.
a very cool experience.
The cutscenes are awesome. I absolutely love one of the cutscenes towards the end. Obviously, I'm going to spoiler it, but I absolutely love that one.
One of the things that I think we wanted to accomplish with the quest as well was giving the nostalgic feel, return to what quests originally were. Some players obviously kind of antagonizingly call it, like, you know, fetch quests. Oh, you know, it's a bit like One Small Favor. And it's like, well, yeah, some of these quests involve you going around the world doing questy things and talking to people and discovering parts of the story. So I apologise if that's not necessarily your cup of tea, but generally the quest has been received very well.
Yeah.
And
There's equal parts people saying, "Oh no, this is like One Small Favor," and then equal parts people saying, "Yay, this is like One Small Favor."
Which is always the way, right? We always polarise everyone.
I mean, generally, it's more positive than negative, which is good.
Yes.
It was a bit of an experiment, this one. We want to see whether we can do a quest comparatively quickly and using only existing assets. So if you notice, there one, apart from the stuff from the Elite Dungeons, we didn't have much in the way of brand shiny new stuff on it.
post-quest room, no? The post-quest is
Well,
new,
that
right?
was this
That's
guy.
technically existing assets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Temple of Amanishi thing. Oh, we had great fun with this project, didn't we? We've dabbled in all of the dark arts, the environment stuff. One weekend when we were in doing a little bit of extra stuff, like, you know, post quest and extra dialogue and whatnot. I think Mod Raven actually wrote about 20,000 words of dialogue only on weekends. Just, you know, weird flex, but okay.
I got slightly told off by the localization team for the amount of
Let's not do this
Okay.
again. Wazzy, shall we?
Guys,
I promise
for
not to
this
go
one,
in too early.
so Wazzy, you're gonna Zircon drop mutated barge into a mutated flurry to get Zerk off cooldown, and we'll get like a 105. Shauny, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Prepare to face the best voice actor. Oh yeah.
The best voice actor. I'll do a G-Staff as well, because why not?
I'm not going to talk about the quest and stuff. I just want to watch this fight for now.
And obviously Ryan Wazzy is as an FYI. If you guys want to ask anything as well, by all means, like, you know, not to feel like you guys don't
for
feel
sure,
like
absolutely. And right back at you guys. If you have any questions for us, definitely. Shauny, just ignore the monstrosity
Oh,
guy.
we want to just go after Finn. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah. No, this will be like a
I guess it's
110.
okay.
So
And this-
Wazzy, build to a second Zerk in a second here. It's about to phase.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Try and Zerk a second time. We'll be good to go.
What you're seeing right now is a really good method of getting the tank and spank achievement as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You guys and your achievement names, honestly.
Alright, and so Zerk now.
You should see some of
And
the.
we're just gonna
ones we
skip
weren't
the
allowed to.
entire rest of the boss fight here.
So ignore the riff, yeah?
Yeah, ignore everything. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Okay, that's good to keep high.
Mechanics? What are those?
Don't die, Shauny.
Yeah, no pressure.
And Surge.
There we go.
27 ghostly essence.
Nice.
116, nicely done.
That is good.
Also,
you got
that
all
sigil,
three
I
achievements.
tried it out for the first time right there,
Nice.
the Undead Slayer sigil. I was hitting straight 15Ks
Oh.
the entire time.
Oh,
so,
man.
looks like it worked out pretty well.
I see why Shawnee set this whole thing.
I
He
didn't
just
set
wants
it
to
up
be
just to
carried.
get carried. Honestly. That was not the intention.
Hey guys, carry me through a shadow.
But now I'll just quick track all my times. It's all good. I can quick chat them now. Apart from.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you flexing at the max skill later.
Oh
So
dear.
that new sigil is plus 15% damage, right? For 10
Yeah.
seconds.
So
against the
you're
type
just-
that it is
Well, there's a
like
minion.
undead, demons,
Masua.
or something else.
It was expensive though. Like I literally right as the stream started, I just bought 2 full sets of Seasinger and then disassembled them all. So
Smashed.
it's a little pricey.
Cannot see a hotfix email out yet. So, do we want to talk about the hotfix we're doing for Ambassador actually while we're here? For obviously people. are
I've
gonna
led you
expect
guys
that.
astray. I
Wait till you
think.
get
I'm so sorry.
If
What?
it's there, it's there. If it's not, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it
Sure.
as, if we see the email.
Fine. I mean, there might already be an email, but I might need to unlock my phone.
Okay.
Oh, John's got it back. It's fine.
What would be great is, of course, if we completely broke the ambassador fight while we're streaming.
No, yeah, that would be great. Not. That's not.
That would be appropriate.
Be appropriate.
It would be.
To say if it was broken,
apt.
like a few of us would be leaving and going back upstairs.
It would be interesting to see the manic rush all of a sudden, that's for sure. Meanwhile, Raven will probably just still be here like,
What?
Yeah, see, exactly that.
What's going on?
Who am I again? What?
So,
Where am I?
our challenge is what? To do an embarrass, right? Is that the plan after this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna
70.
get an Aram set. I think Wazzy and I are both gonna DH bomb, but there's a rule for the Twitch chat. Twitch chat's not allowed to flame us if we're DH bombing. If we end up in Death's office, it's definitely because of that and not any other deficiencies. It's that.
I mean, just think. Every time we die, we take money out the game, so then everybody else's money is then
Worth more.
Yeah. Public service.
I love how we're getting that excuses out now, by the way. This is good.
So, this is the time for it. Not during the ambassador fight in a minute. Speaking of ambassador, rotation wise, when the 3 black holes spawn, Shauny, you're just gonna take out one of them.
Yes.
I'm gonna take out the other 2. Wazzy, you're gonna go Zerk into Azara's Godsword special. And I'm gonna Zerk Mutated Flurry Zerk a second time, and we should get sub 130.
Alright, sounds good to me.
We might want to bank for food though. There's gonna be some damage, so I'm gonna bank really quick.
I'm waiting to just have me die. This is just what's gonna happen. I'm gonna die, and you guys are just gonna get a kill easy.
Keep the HP up. No, it's gonna work.
Hotfix is going to go wild in the barrel.
Alright, guys in chat, how much money to just ignore a black hole and kill Shauny?
Wow. Okay.
Don't listen to them, Shauny. You know what you're doing. Go poke the black hole.
I'm literally being. Wazzy's literally saying like, give me money and I'll not take out the black hole and let myself die. Well, let Shauny die. It's just like, wait, what?
Secret advice,
I'm
Shauny.
sorry, I
The
don't
glowy
mean it,
purple
Shauny.
stuff on the
We
floor,
love you.
that's your friend.
Go stand in the fiery Ribena.
Yeah.
Can we stop calling it fiery Ribena, please? Honestly.
When the big beams happen, just stand in them, you'll be great.
Is that what you call it? Wait, you called,
Yeah.
you called it that during testing? The purple Ribena?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You need to stand
Alright,
in
I'm
his
coming back with a
magical
dummy.
power-up beams.
Sorry.
You do not want to
Second.
see some of the debug names we gave things.
Oh,
Or some
dear.
of the placeholder content in.
Someone said, what use does Dart and
Quest.
Shadow have? Dart and Shadows?
That's the disassemble.
Shifting
Swift
components.
components.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
disassemble them.
Swift.
Instead of having to do Death Lotus stuffs. Got a lot of solid kills there, Wazzy. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't have the pet though. It was the
What,
last
one
I needed
kill?
for
You
the
don't have
same final
pet?
boss. Yeah.
Oh
one
my
kill kills
lord.
and no pet.
So you'll get Ambassador Pet now and it all will be good.
Oh, that'd
Can
be
you
amazing.
imagine?
Honestly, if we get a pet, that'd be lovely. I do realise that RSGuy's the only one with adrenaline going into this,
Oh,
but
no,
whatever.
You're the
Oh,
only
it's
one
okay.
without adrenaline.
Oh, I'm not the only one who. Well, I'm the
you're
only one who
good.
just doesn't
You're
stall because I'm great like this.
Alright, let's do it.
Image.
No pressure, Shauny.
Yeah, cheers, Jane.
We're all watching.
Yeah, just build Shauny. We got
They're
this.
called the
It's gonna work.
Judsters for a reason.
Oh yeah, of
We're all
course,
hauled
yeah.
up. No, it's gonna be perfect.
Judge Toes.
It's going well so far.
Does that manage to attack everyone? Because I've never done this in trio, by the way. So I've.
Yeah, it'll hit everybody.
Okay.
So you want to just kind of dip for it. So black holes are spawning in a second. I'll get the 2 far ones. You get the close one.
Yep, done.
Wazzy, just ignore it.
He's doing a great job of ignoring it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Be great if I
Yeah.
clipped him. There you go.
Just focused on my stuff right now.
So Wazzy, you're gonna build to another Zerk. Johnny, you can onslaught or sun in a second, but you're gonna want to move in a moment. Beauty.
I'm gonna just take this over here away from you guys because, as I've learned, my fire pit position is not great. This is fun.
It doesn't matter anymore.
So there's an animation here, Wazzy, so your Zerk isn't actually gonna hit fully.
Like Siri was a nice surprise.
Oh man,
I love it.
I,
And like the full heal as well. Oh, it's beautiful.
I wasn't sure if they were recording me in the internal playtest when I first got to this bit, but I lost my mind, let's put it that way, when this happened. It was so unexpected, for me anyway, that I was just like, oh wow, okay. Let's get a Vol now to help us here.
Easy.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah, that's handy.
Yeah, see, that's what I didn't do in my solos with Vol yesterday, and that's because I was literally panicking, like
Terrible to
on
work with.
the intense.
Yeah, I've
Nicely
seen a lot
done.
of-
Clenched.
There we go.
You mean carried?
Yeah, exactly. Being carried. Flex
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people asking
Elite
about
chest.
how
Oh
to
wait,
stop the
I've
healing.
just
You
got
did
an
it in
elite chest.
order.
Yeah, I did it in order. So
Amazing.
yesterday I did ED1 solo, ED2 solo. Now I'm doing ED3. So now I have a chest. So this is great, actually.
Oh man, your plan has come together, hasn't it?
It really has, isn't it?
So what's in the elite chest for everyone who doesn't know?
I don't think many people have seen this, have they?
It's been on Reddit, but there isn't too much excitement.
Right. Let me clear my backpack. So rigged. I'm not sure if it's rigged. If it's a guaranteed chest. If you do the EDs in order.
So Shauny, that's how you get it, right? That's how you get the elite chest.
Yes. Yesterday I did ED1, ED2, then ED. Now today ED3. So yeah, that's how I've got it. What have
Awesome.
we got? 4 ancient scales, 2 draconic energies, and 11 black sun arrow tips.
Cool.
All right, I'll take that.
What's that, like 2.5 mil, something like that?
Let's have a
Maybe
look.
more.
Well, GE prices, understandable. Yeah, 2.7 mil, give or take.
Decent. That's a nice little bonus.
And presumably the chest is better if you do a mole solo, or is it the same?
No,
It's
it
just-
was
okay.
originally,
Okay.
but that's because you can technically get boosted all the way until the ambassador, and we decided that it would
Alright.
be more fun to just.
I'm gonna lead alone of T. I haven't got tier 70 gear.
Shawnee, I've got an Aram set for you.
This is way out of my my area. Let's put it that way.
So are we going to see a beam phase perhaps then?
Oh, we will see a beam face, surely.
I don't know.
I mean, I think we should showcase it. I think it's
Okay.
such a great
Yeah.
phase.
I've actually never seen the beam phase in a trio, so yeah,
Me
let's do it.
neither.
Oh God.
You will soon.
Wazzy, buy a DH set. Also buy an amulet of Forsaken.
Forsaken. Oh.
Yeah, it increases your
Oh, God.
DH spec damage, and it's filthy. You'll just hit the damage cap repeatedly.
You mean a Dev's office showcase? Jesus.
Yeah, we already invited the Crassian ritual keepers to Def's office earlier today.
Oh dear me.
That's fixed, by the way. Sorry about that.
That's fine. You know, you just wanted to show up in Dev's office, as you do. Sorry, Crystal. Skill chomper. Just thought I'd say. No Wazzy Mike. No, Wazzy's there. He's just being quiet.
I'm here.
You want me
Yes,
to
I've seen a lot of people asking about how to stop the healing on the ambassador, so I'll just explain it real quick. Basically, there is smoke coming from the hands, and whenever the smoke reaches the ambassador, he heals for 2.5k. So what you have to do, just stand like next to the ambassador and then absorb the smoke. That's it.
Oh,
It's pretty easy.
I
Yeah,
might
I've
have,
had so many questions about that.
I might have already had an RM set. Well, no.
Wow, I've been scared.
I've just scammed Ryan.
Dungeon and give
If it's
me
not
three
you, it's
stars,
Dad.
yeah, please.
You're gonna sell them rare black lobsters next? Is that what it's gonna be?
I totally would feel bad, but it's okay. Maybe a drop will happen because of it. Right? Okay. Tier 70. No.
Alright, we've got my Darracks ready.
Professional scams.
Sorry about that. Oh boy. Okay. Honest question. How do you think this is gonna go?
I think it's going to be really fun to watch.
You're gonna die.
You're
I've got
going
a
to die,
prediction.
Shawnee.
I think
There's
Shawnee's
not-
gonna make it through. I think Wazzy and I are gonna go out a little too guns blazing. and it's not
I
gonna-
don't know about that.
I reckon some first boss deaths. First boss.
Wait, are we including tier
First boss
70?
deaths.
Are we? I mean, Cinderbane's technically. Oh, it's 85 actually. That's no excuse. Well, technically it's tier 70 because it's a hybrid. So technically,
you're fine.
Cinderbane is a tier 70.
Technically, my ass.
No, it is.
Get those gloves off.
I'm not sure I
I'm a
agree.
Cinderbane advocate.
Yeah, no, we're Cinderbane advocats. It's fine.
Where's your
So I have a
subjugation?
minor concern about the first boss. Wazzy, we can't do scythe range.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we're gonna
yes.
get one popped.
We'll just have to
Crystal Halberd?
pause for this.
I don't think we're gonna zerk right away because we don't have scythe range with DX. Although it'll hit us nice and low, maybe for a big 10k hit.
Wait, genuine question. What are you guys doing for boots? Like, honestly. Because
I'm
right now.
wearing masterwork, but I can switch them out.
Bare feet.
Yeah, here, I'll switch them out. I'll switch
You
them
want me to
out.
bare feet it?
Oh, I got Bandos boots.
Kick
Bandos
your
boots. Easy.
shins in.
Have I got Bandos boots? I'll double check this time before I ask, because I don't really want to be made to be out like some notorious scammer or something. Bandos gloves. No, I do not have Bandos boots. It's fine.
Silverhawks. They're
Oh,
only a bit
yes.
Oh, nice.
I can use Silverhawks.
got
That's a good
those.
point. There we go. Yeah, tier 60. That's fine. There you go.
Easy peasy. Right. So are you guys augmenting your
No.
barriers gear?
Don't be so
Not gonna
try-hard.
bother.
I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna augment. Screw it. Let's go. Let's do it. What's the worst
Who
that
needs
can
them? Who
happen?
needs them?
Well, you don't have enhanced devotion anymore.
Oh, of course. Of course. I don't have biting. I don't have enhanced devotion or impatience. So yeah, I completely see. This is where you realize how effective invention is in combat now. Honestly, like the crit chance, the adrenaline, the devotion. Ugh, all the stuffs. Oh, this is.
hoping that they actually change the Cinder Veins off and forget to actually bring weapon poison and die on the first boss.
What? Because they're healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not going to
Alright, so you guys are ready.
I'm in.
Shauny's here. Let's
Do we think they're going to make it to a
Right,
boss
then
or
we'll,
die at some Crassians?
run
No,
out.
They're
well,
definitely going to make it to the ambassador.
boy.
Well, it depends. If boss
Can we get away with soul splitting? This is the question. Is our damage enough to soul split? This is the really important question here.
Can I just point out, this is the first time I've actually
We've got
seen
enough
the
damage for it.
crabs.
It'll work.
Because I always moved on to a different thing before I saw the crabs.
Wazzy, I want you to know you're wearing full barrows gear.
Uh-huh.
I think you gotta get rid of the overrides.
Oh, true. Are you doing the same?
Oh, my max keeps disgusting though. Hold up, I need to. One moment. I'm getting rid of most of the overrides.
Alright, Shauny, it's up to you.
Wait. Oh, okay. Oh my god, it's so weird just having a detonate do 1k damage.
Oh look, I've actually got to do damage now because the carriers aren't here.
Yeah, I
Camel,
think we
what's
can
your problem?
level gear.
Oh, I got Dart and Shadow from a Lucky Charm, nice. Dart and Shadow is used for components. Someone asked what use they have. Swift components.
Yeah.
So, if you're wondering why I have Impact as my first ability on my bar, because I Revo, by the way, it's because I use it for forcing Telos stuns. It's 150 plus in Rage, and I do have Revo, but I kind of decide what abilities to use anyway, so I guess it's kind of semi-Revo, if there's such a term.
Revo minus minus.
It's like hybrid.
Revo minus.
It's not just for stun pool.
I mean, I've made that mistake in the past, never again.
Oh, when I was starting like streaming a couple years ago, that was my thing. Was accidentally stunning stun pool. I've fixed it. I've destroyed it. It just don't put me on your Yaka team.
I'm gonna be very interested to see the kill times if we, when we get the kills and stuff.
So I think first boss, I think we can get under a minute.
You really
For
think we
sure.
can get under a minute?
Oh, absolutely. If Wazzy and I both save our Zerks and you're dropping a Vuln on there, I think we can get it. It's
Okay.
just, it's going to be really strange timing because all the attacks are going to hit us.
Do you
Can't
want me
really dodge
to
anything.
G-staff it as well for the defense debuff?
That is
that's
probably a
actually-
good idea. And actually, we can
Oh,
drop
we
a
have to do
flavor
it.
as well.
We have to do boss face. Come on,
And this is where the
Oh,
death
what's
Alrighty.
this guy?
come
So
on. We have
is
to.
Swordy McSwordface a drop from Bossy McBossface?
Maybe.
Some said yes, some said maybe. Go on,
That's a solid maybe yes.
it's a solid.
Yes. Okay.
Come
I mean,
on.
that would make a certain amount of sense. I mean, look at this. We're crushing this. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about the first boss.
So,
Look at
Ryan,
that.
should we purposefully lower our HP? The Darrow like before the boss starts.
No.
Cannonballs?
No.
Congrats.
59 cannonballs. Okay, that was not a drop I was expecting.
It's a pirate.
That's a solid.
No, he's a pirate. I
Okay.
understand that, but I still wasn't expecting it all the same.
How about a Shauny McShawn face boss?
No, absolutely not.
No, because he'd be a cakewalk.
You are the worst person ever, honestly. That was a horrific pun and you should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, the chat's gonna laugh it up, naturally. He'd be in a nutshell. Honestly, people? Really? Come on.
Yeah, one thing I love about this dungeon
That laugh
is just
is
you're never in the
terrible.
same place for too long. Like it always feels like
Too
you're
often.
making such great progress.
Yes.
So I think balance-wise, perfect.
I mean, it does feel like we're making great progress even in tier 70, I've got to say.
Yeah, we're blitzing this thing. Could be a world record situation coming up.
I mean, we're up to 70. Like, it would be the only entry for it.
Right, can we
Yeah,
not
this
make
will
the
be
same
alright.
mistake we made last time, yeah?
All right, yeah, just let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
There is a
I
chance,
should
obviously,
be
that Vol may
Out of the way,
splash.
Wazzy!
Wait,
No, out the way and back on. I'm gonna say Zerk now.
Oh!
wait. You just get hit. What happened? We hit a 10k. Where did you
That
go?
was
I
maybe
literally
one
got one
tick
hit.
too early.
Do you want to give that one another crack?
Ah, fine.
We can teleport out.
Okay.
Bury the bones, go for it.
This Ryan guy over here, honestly. Ah.
I zerked a tick early, one game tick. One single game tick.
It's all it
I was
takes.
trying to compensate for the EU ping, alright?
Okay.
Solid excuse.
Are you guys gonna have stats for like deaths per boss? Because I reckon this first one is gonna be ridiculously high.
We have
stats for overall deaths.
we
in
have
the entire
global a
dungeon.
global death count.
Yeah.
We have global death count. I know that much.
Do you want to reveal that now?
Oh yeah, what are
Not
we on?
specific.
Yeah, we can talk about that actually. Since release of Temple of Amanishi in late June, there have been 762,000 deaths in that dungeon.
762,000 deaths in ED1. Wow.
There
Okay.
have been approximately the same amount in the Dragon King Laboratory, which of course released 2 months afterwards. So that's either more deadly or more popular, and I think we know that it's more popular.
Yeah.
And day one of the Shadow Reef
Not
is
even 24 hours.
No, yeah, I mean we're 24 hours in now, and I haven't checked it in the last hour or so because we've been on stream, but it's at 130,000 deaths just in day one. Yeah, so either the ambassador is hard, or there's more hype, or there's both.
Or loads of people just walk into the crashing Leviathan. Move out the way.
Oh
Or
damn
try
it.
and Zerk wearing full arrows gear.
Are we using the dummy by the way? Or are we going
Oh,
straight
we're
in?
already back in.
Oh, okay,
we're already
fair
good to go. Yeah, whatever you're ready.
Alright.
Who's that plank with the fiery swords out the front? Oh, clue scrolls.
Someone in my chat just said 600,000 deaths, and that's just counting Ryan's, which is
True.
Right, so we're not using dummies. I admire it. Let's do it.
I'm on full adrenaline, but I don't know how I feel about zerking anyway, so
Why?
it's alright.
Why not? Come on, let's go.
Alright, let's get into it.
To be fair, Shawnee, Ryan and Wazzy
go,
are using
good
the
luck.
dummy, and they brought you along.
Nice. Nice. So,
Okay, for real this time, zerk now.
Can we just stand around, punch, and give him in between?
let's go over here, shall we?
Wait, Shawnee, you know the tactics?
Yeah, incredibly.
Solid.
Why are you all so mean to me?
This is going to be under a minute, I think.
No, I think I don't know if it'll be under a minute.
Close.
Yeah,
It's
really
going to be close. We'll see.
What are we thinking? 106.
I just need to let my HP get a little lower, and then we'll be good to go. I'm going to let this one hit me a little bit.
You're gonna die in a sec. Oh,
No, I'm perfect. I'm
Wow.
perfect. DH time.
for the biscuit.
Come on.
We're not going to phase it. It's going to skip to the other side, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Wait, can you slaughter it? Like, when it
No,
moves
I think
over?
everything clears.
Looks like it.
We're like at 120, maybe?
Nice.
Not bad.
117. Alright.
That's a respectable time.
Yeah, I think so.
I
on
reckon
my
that is
chest.
the best trio Darrock's time that anyone has ever done.
Well, I'm not using Darek, but I guess we can claim it. It's fine.
Trio Barrows. Sorry.
Yeah, we can
It's,
claim that,
it's
right?
a respectable time if you don't count the 5 minutes it took to rebank after I hit the deck on the first go.
So, just to clarify, Shawnee is actually indeed playing on his personal account.
Yes, because unfortunately we don't have a way of copying over, like, essentially what would be an ideal setup for me so I can play it properly, so I'm just going to YOLO it on my personal.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately being boosted.
I think
It's
we
such
should
a shame that he's
plan
unlocking
this stream
all
to
of
benefit
these
himself.
and getting all of
Is
this
this a conspiracy now that I've literally set this up to literally get carried to kills? Yeah.
we should
I've
get
got my. By the way, I've got my Reaper back now. So hell yeah, let's go.
grass.
I think it was all for the Aram set. Free Aram set.
He's benefiting left and right.
Yeah, I got a free set off Ryan. You know, that I thought I didn't have. You know, it's all part of the plan, obviously.
Scams on top of scams.
Oh my lord.
There's people obviously joining the chat later going, is Shauny using ARAMs? That would be the point.
I mean,
No,
it's normal gear, but still.
This is my weekend.
Oh,
His adamant
Shauny, when
arm
he
is in the
invited
bank.
us down here,
Why
thought
the
we'll
hell-
have a nice commentary, some good support.
I literally thought we were going to have a
Just
nice
being
talk
mean.
about the content, but this is just savagery. Like, there's no other way of putting it.
At what point does it become bullying in the workplace?
It's already, in my opinion, bullying in the workplace.
We're on the internet. We're not in the workplace.
It's been bullying in the workplace for almost 3 years now on the streams, I feel.
We slathered him in garlic butter. We're giving him a good roasting.
Oh my god.
I have a new fetish.
Oh, what? Oh,
Oh,
lordy.
this is why we can't have nice things.
So have you split up for the artifacts then?
Yes.
Nice.
May as well split up for the There's no point both of us going. And let that. Oh, that synchronicity
Split
was
up
awesome.
electrically.
Did they go off at the exact same time?
Yeah, we got them both at the same time. That was actually quite awesome to look at.
Premium efficiency right here.
Devotion.
So it's gonna look like I'm leeching. That's
Right.
not what's
Because you
happening.
are.
I was waiting for the follow-up comment then. Oh dear. Let's roll before we get. By the way, this section's awesome. I said it all the time when we play through, but I absolutely love that little ranging section. I love it.
Alright, that bridge is awesome. I guess
I've died to it yesterday,
It
but
took far
other
too
than that,
long
it was
for me to
good.
get that to work.
Yeah, that
That
was
bridge. I managed to get it for a good long while. Pull my hair out, what little hair I have left. Of the room with the levers. That was the only place they would attack you, and they're not meant to attack you there. But that was the only place they would attack you. And it was driving me insane.
How did we fix that in the end? Lower their range?
I cheated and I changed how it works. Didn't go,
It's always a good way.
I'll just be honest. Rather than going through normal combat, I did a sneaky thing. It's fine.
Oh lord.
You did a sneaky.
It's fine.
the bodge.
The combat council okayed it, or at least one person did.
That's all that matters.
It's fine.
We good?
All right, Shauny, count us in.
3,
Or
2.
just-
Well, I'm just gonna go.
3, 2, go.
I wasn't expected to have the
There we have it.
responsibility.
Shawnee can't.
Oh my god! Come on! Oh.
I'm hitting 12
12
Ks in Dark.
Ks! 12 Ks
Wow.
with the 70!
I'm using the sigil and the necklace, and it's bald.
Nice.
Darox is OP. I don't know what the problem is. This is very accessible gear. We literally got the same skip as last time.
Oh my lord.
The famous Twitch. Like, if you watch the Grand Exchange graph, like, Darox is just
I live for that.
Yeah.
I like watching graphs go up and down.
A roller coaster of emotions.
Do we want to ignore everything? I think we can.
We can try. Should we try?
So,
Shauny's gonna
this
get
thing hits an
rocked on.
8K. If we don't kill the rift, it's gonna be an 8K. So do keep that in mind.
As in an AK heal?
An
No,
8K
no, no,
damage.
not the
AK.
other one.
yes, a heal.
If you resolute, it would be a heal.
See, I've never had that issue, so I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So this is gonna be a relatively large ow coming in a moment here.
Duly
It's
noted.
gonna drop.
You might not want to zerk for a minute. I think it's an 8K. It's not a 10K, is it?
One.
Eat,
7.4.
Good.
Oh,
Good.
is it bad?
Whew. I got no food left. Uh oh.
You got no food left.
No,
That
it's fine.
seems
It's
like
fine.
a you problem.
Don't need food. It's fine.
Oh, I have no HP left.
I'm dead too.
That's
I'm dead too.
Wait, no, I'm not on my own, guys.
You can do it, Shauny.
Shawnee, park the bus.
Oh my lord.
Park the bus.
This was not what it was in the plan here. I got an achievement. I'll take it.
Hey, congrats.
I got a tier 3 achievement of some sort.
You earned that one yourself, mate.
Yeah, I actually did that. I did that on my own. Oh my lord.
Look at these pro plays.
I'm gonna have to take the 7K because unfortunately,
Can you?
can I is the question. Look at all these.
They're all going to heal him in a minute.
Corruption blast.
Oh no! Watch his health bar.
Oh,
There it is. And he's back over half HP.
No, we're out. We're gonna get out here. We're gonna get out here. I think. We're we're not going to waste everyone's time. Eventually, I could have done it, but no, I'm not risking it.
What we learned from that is without the pros, Shauny can't serve.
Oh, please, come on, I'm in tier 70. Give me a break. God damn it, man. It's just relentless savagery.
So, Raven, what was your favourite line to say then for Taraket? Because they're amazing.
Oh,
I think I like the "come be my puppet and dance on my strings."
That sounds very much like you, doesn't it? Yeah.
You didn't enjoy It's Over Mortal? I have
have
the
not.
high
Oh, did
ground.
Prequel memes.
I have had a couple of people tweet me that. It's like, yes, you spot.
God.
Same with the one person thought the Easter egg that I was mentioning
Oops,
earlier was
need to get the staff.
doot. It's like, no, that's on him. There may be some silliness.
Yes, please.
I'm full, but yeah, you can jump on.
No.
Yes, drop it for the noob of me.
It's like no one's seen, the bit where you dive over the
Anything for you,
edge.
Shauny.
Yes.
There's a
Thank
1 in
you.
something chance of the character going, I'm the prettiest pixie.
That's super rare.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
super rare.
Is this on landing? When you
No, you know the bit where you jump over the edge into the abyss?
Oh, into the purple. Yeah.
There's like 3 different animations it can play, and one of them is really rare chance, but your character goes, I'm the prettiest pixie, and flies away. Because there are times when we put code in where it's late and we're in very silly moods.
Naturally.
That's half of what the quest ended up being.
And a lot of this project was done at like midnight. So yeah, a lot of that
Yep.
silliness
Let's
got
do it.
into the
It was when the players
yeah.
were pointing out the lines that I'd written and going, yep, all of these were written when I was supposed to have gone home to bed.
You were off your face. Midnight.
Off your face.
on breadsticks. On bread.
Thank you, PG filter, sir.
That is a true story.
It's a true story.
Wait, what?
Censorship. He was off his face on bread.
I
let's do
I
it.
came in one
Good, good,
weekend
good, good.
with, what was
Let's
it,
do it.
like
6 boxes of breadsticks.
6 or 7 boxes of
God.
breadsticks.
And he just said, don't ask, but please
Just
eat
eat
them because they need to be eaten.
The Shadow Reef, fueled by dry, crunchy carbs.
It explains a lot, really.
17 seconds for that. Okay, that's actually
Not bad.
quite good.
That was a bit faster than
So
last
I'm
time.
thinking it might be a tactical advantage to take out the portal this time.
You reckon?
What
I'll
you
take
doing?
responsibility for the attempt last time.
I'm just gonna say it. When I heard Wazzy said, "Oh, I had no health left," that was great. Honestly, that really got me.
It's
That was
good to
like-
believe, but yeah, I think the portal's a good one to take out.
Agreed.
Such perfect timing.
There it is.
There it is.
I've run out of food.
Ah, and he's going over there, so let's give us the time to do it.
I love that the players think that breadsticks is a code
We
word.
can pretend that we
literally.
planned showcase the boss
Boxes of
properly.
breadsticks.
Yeah,
This is how you do it.
yeah. When,
We sound much cooler than we are.
literally,
Zerk again here again.
Streets. Made in Italy.
yeah, literally when they said
What way did I go?
he died, he's dead.
HP.
Uh-oh.
It was full.
Oh, he just drafted it. Did he? I don't know. Oh, good. I'm almost dead too. What is hitting me? I don't know what's hitting me. I can't tell
Well,
what's going
maybe
on.
the million of minions on you might be hitting.
There's a lot
Okay,
of
no, we're gonna- oh,
skeletons
bad.
right there behind that big guy.
Yeah, definitely surge those. You can actually get a reso on those. Here, I'm gonna clear some minions.
Agreed. I'll join you on that.
This is amply problematic.
You didn't hear anything.
Someone click
Get the ball.
Yeah, I'm on it. We got this.
Do we
Ow.
have your permission to use that for the next boss? That
Sure.
sound effect?
Woo!
Yeah.
Just
That is his attack sound, his defend sound, his intro
Beautiful.
monologue, and his death.
Okay, one big corruption blast, and that's gonna take us to the promised
Mating
land.
cry.
5 seconds.
I don't want to know.
The rift's gone. The rift. Ah, you healed though. Oh lordy.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm almost out of food.
You
Oh
are
my
that
god,
guy.
please.
It's
Someone's
literally
gonna
your
lick
name.
Hey guys,
No,
I
don't
would
do
figure
this
out
to
a
me on my own again.
But we've done all the portals. We've done all the heals.
You might
I
want to kill
have-
the big.
Maybe
I have
you should
complete
deal with the
faith in you.
big guy.
Yeah, I feel like we should probably kill the bloats, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The
I think
bloats.
maybe a slightly more
They're
conservative.
not called that, are they?
No.
I mean, one of them's called a bloated monstrosity, but I'm loving this nickname, the Bloats. They're going to be the Bloats now, like two comical brothers. In the
Oh boy.
It's like a Roald Dahl book or something.
Oh god. All right, come on, we can do this. I mean, the first bit of the fight goes incredibly well. It's just yeah.
Floaty. Oh yes.
Just when the minions
Chat.
spawn and we don't have size to clear them, and we're wearing tier 70 armor that's not augmented, I feel like that's when things get a little dicey.
Dicey is a very good phrase.
Bloaty McBloatface.
Mini boss.
Blurty. Blurty. Oh god.
Any news on the arrows with the charge bows?
No.
I believe it's gone to RCQA.
Nice.
That's good
Oh,
news.
that's good.
That's good.
That means if all goes well in RC, which means it must have gone well in whip testing, then it should be out Monday.
There you go, back in.
Let's go.
Yeah, to bring up some of the problems we had with the charge bows, we had the charge bows decided that they wanted to be a thrown weapon. So we'd
Obviously, Seren God
Throw
is what I'm
charge
testing
bows?
this with,
Yeah.
So
Oh my god, no,
Yeah.
that sounds amazing.
I just throw my Seren Godbow at the event.
That sounds
It would
amazing.
appear on the floor and everything.
unless it got consumed, and then it was just oh bless a shame.
Alright, ready whenever.
All right, let's do it.
Um, We had
I mean,
rune
Sarah Gabella
pouches
looks a
being
bit like a
used as
boomerang.
ammo. That was nice. But yeah, the worst one is because the charge bows have their damage built in. Adding the arrow on top then was additive damage, so the Seren Godbow instantly became the best weapon in the game.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah, and it was
4,000
one
damage.
shot. 'cause
Yeah.
You threw it and then you've got. One hit kill. Yay.
We're very
Should we kill the big guy this time?
yeah, should we actually do that?
Is that a good idea?
He's only got 180k. Probably not a bad idea. You can actually, we can run him back to
Yeah.
the middle.
Yeah,
so
run
we
him
can
back
AoE
and
the
then
boss as
AoE him.
well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do that.
That's it. Pro
And maybe we'll get the
tactics.
portal in there too.
It's like we made the fight for
Clean.
a scythe.
Is a scythe a melee weapon?
It's also 1090.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's perfect.
Nice.
Halberd.
Crystal
Crystal Halberd winning.
Try not to die, everyone.
I appreciate that, Raven. We'll try not to.
It's good
I'm
pep talk.
helping.
Sound advice.
Cheerleader.
Range.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, chat, what you can see here is legitimate
Wait, the way we
concentration.
do it is. Oh, okay, right. I thought you were going to say legitimate way of doing the fight. It's just like just the DPS. Yeah,
Oh
there's
no,
some
you're actually concentrating quite hard because you've just like flummoxed it twice already.
flummox. Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Who designed the Ambassador fight? Which mod?
Wazzy,
Guys?
you're blocking the bus. You need to move.
Yeah, it's like he
It still works.
still summons it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
block his
that
fight
is
now.
that is a very interesting tactic. Wow.
Yeah. It just makes him go back to the middle a lot sooner. I don't know if there's like a time limit on it.
It looked like there was a timer.
Like I don't know if it saves time blocking him, but it does
Yeah,
work.
it's in testing what we found out that you can save
Should we
about
kill
4
the guy
seconds
again?
or something like that.
Yeah, we probably should.
I'm zerked on him, so should go down quick, but we'll see.
We'll bring him to the middle maybe.
Yeah, bring him to the middle so we get AoE.
You were the one
I'm
that designed.
on
well,
me wee.
mainly us, everyone, but you mainly did all the stuff in the ambassador.
Oh, that corruption blast was an absolute carry.
Yeah, so the ambassador fight was something that I
Uh-oh.
jotted down on some graph paper, and
I'm gonna Volnik, because why not?
everyone's had a bunch of feedback on it, and you know,
Okay.
I think the third
I'm
If
phase.
we can
gonna
get
keep
a
the
corruption,
entire
a
time.
corruption blast on that big group of skeletons, it'd be probably not a bad thing.
8 seconds till I can do that.
Yeah, beauty. That works.
How much damage are
Range.
you guys taking from the skeletons at the moment? Who are they targeting?
Targeting Wazzy and RSGuy at the moment, I think. Oh, okay.
Probably why you
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Other way search. Okay, you got it.
If you get that last second, just tap your res keybind. It'll heal you
He's going that
6k.
way. That's true.
Yeah.
Didn't even know those are resable.
Yeah,
They
they are
They
resable.
just, hit a 0. But that's cool.
Calm, we can do this.
Heal if you want.
Yeah, we
Portal
got
on
it.
him.
Oh, that's right underneath.
Yeah, it's
Perfect.
underneath him.
Okay. There we go.
Boom.
Couple slight tactical adjustments, and we're good to go.
9 reinforced dragon bones. Alright, I'll take that. Nice!
So are these
Good kill.
are
Good
Blackstone
kill.
Hearts meant to be like the energies and scales from ED 2 and 1?
Did you guys hear that? A Blackstone Heart meant to be the energies and scales from ED, i.e. the energy or stone equivalent of ED 1-2.
Not really. So it's hard because the equivalent is the 292 crossbow, but instead of being like 100 pieces of small things, it's 3 separate pieces of quite rare things. So the shapes of the tables are a bit different. The hearts are kind of like a filler to make it feel less orangey than just relying on the 3 crossbow pieces.
Okay.
So where are the demon claws and tiger shark for Iron Man? So the tiger shark can be found.
Don't tell them.
Okay.
The tiger shark can be found.
There you go.
In the dungeon.
Yeah.
So if I
Okay.
have
There we
extra,
go.
there is the
Demon claws, however, where are they?
Oh lordy,
the bigger one.
I'm gonna have to
You
go
can
back
tell
because
them
my
that.
familiar's about to expire.
It's from the demons.
I didn't even spot that. One moment.
Logical.
Oh wait, where did I go?
Oh, you guys missed it. Wazzy,
Wazzy
runaway
died.
points.
Oh, I missed that.
I went to say hi to the Magister. He was just chilling in the corner.
Mod Orion at RuneScape. How do we get these nuts?
Oh god.
You want
Right.
to know how you get these nuts?
Can we first of all just clear up
Who told
why?
you about
Can
these
we
nuts?
can we clear up why there is an item in the game now called these nuts? It has been obviously discovered. Why is there an item in the game called these nuts?
So, chat, you want to hear about these nuts? Is that right? A while ago, about 4 months ago, I ran a competition. I think it was just a Twitter competition, and 2 people won it. And there are 2 items being added to the game. One of them is these nuts, and essentially, it's not just a stupid item. There is a little bit of reasoning behind it. It's completely crap reasoning behind it. Yes, it's obviously a meme. Will D is the wilderness combat user
God. Yeah.
in Lumbridge Combat Academy. So, a guy called Will D, and he's lost his nuts in the wilderness somewhere. So, at some point, I'll add a spawn to the game where you can get these nuts. That's it. That's literally it. So, yeah, enjoy.
And so that's not in game at the moment, right? As in the way to get it.
The item is in the database, but there's no way to actually see them. I had a message, quite a stern message from my boss saying, "Are these nuts supposed to be going into the game?"
We are gonna have to run off now.
Oh, okay.
So good luck on the ambassador.
Thank you all.
Hope you as well.
Thank you.
guys.
Bye bye, Silver and
See you in a
Camel.
bit.
Oh, man.
What time is
Shawnee,
it?
I've got a question for you. You probably won't be able to answer it, but I'll ask it anyway.
Go on.
Do you know how many crossbow pieces has been dropped at this point? Because I haven't seen a single broadcast.
We haven't checked, but there has been at least 1 drop.
Oh.
That's all we know.
At least 1 piece dropped so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you guys are going to be secretive on drop rates for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
We had a state of play meeting with Mod Timbo today, talking about the things that we really want to keep an eye on for the economy, just to follow up on everything that we'd previously discussed. This dungeon introduces a few additional things compared to the first 2 dungeons. So we added, a new type of arrow, so elder logs, we've got to keep an eye on those. The blackstone hearts and the sigils, we want to see the prices of the activations, the prices of onyx dust, the prices of the new sigils themselves when they're fully crafted and tradable. There's also things like the demonic title scrolls, Swordy McSword face, the shadowy egg and whatnot.
There's a lot.
Yeah, so there's just a number of things that we need to keep track of, and we need to make sure that the drop rates themselves are. You just laughed.
Yes,
You
I
saying
did.
drop
I laughed at
rates.
you saying something wrong for once.
No, sorry, Shauny.
'Cause that's what it comes down to. The littlest mistake now. I'm trying to find any sort of.
That's what happens when you're just so perfect.
Did you say?
I said drop weights. That's all.
Oh.
I just go to the gym so much, guys. That's what it is. No. The main thing is like making sure that the dungeon loot feels rewarding. So we're keeping an eye on that. It's like one of the main concerns at the moment is just how perception is with the drops.
Yes, I'm using Arims, as is RsGuy and Wazzy are not using Arims. We're using Barrows. We're trying to do this dungeon in Barrows gear. I need to talk on my chest.
I just love the fact that
Actually,
you pick out
So-
one of Ryan's misspelling there, and literally the entire chat is just
Fuck.
saying the name that you can't say.
Yes. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right. So I feel like my suggestions haven't been perfect so far. So I'm gonna let you guys come up with this.
Don't let me do this.
I got nothing.
We said we're gonna showcase the spinny.
Well,
laser
they're
beam.
gonna see it unless we can somehow. If we out DPS, I think we deserve the skip. If you want to be honest with you,
I think we can.
you think
Honestly?
we can? Honestly, what?
Yeah, honestly.
You're currently on track to
what?
just make it.
Oh, we're on track.
No, you're not.
Sorry. That's so
Well,
bad.
I don't see the skip happening anymore.
My bad.
Yeah, one of you foxed it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait. Okay. I thought we both did it at the same time. There, that was gonna be a problem.
we did, but it's okay. I feel like maybe I should be on a yak for this, but whatever. Figure it out.
Oh, owie! Can't do your mage attack, sir.
Oh, can I just say, I absolutely love the Blackstone Dragon Pet. Everything about it.
Yeah, the Bizdy pet is awesome.
The special attack and everything
Oh,
being
we got
like
it.
half a screen.
Stand behind. Yeah.
Oh
Perfect.
lordy, I made a huge mistake. Okay, no. Oh! Yeah, I wasn't prepared. I should be prepared.
Rip showcase. All right, I'm gonna tap out.
No, I'm blaming Wazzy. It's,
I'm so sorry. I didn't play mage. I'm so sorry.
Can we just record all these noises?
Yeah.
no,
Wazzy,
we
yeah.
cannot.
You've done
Well,
this.
I've never been asked to do any voice acting in RuneScape.
I wonder why.
Oh. I wasn't expecting a put down like that.
You should be put down.
Wow.
No, Shauny, I really want to use those amazing little girly screams. Use them for like the biggest like angry boss ever. Can you imagine a massive Calgarian demon like 70 foot tall going, "Ah! Help me."
You done?
You love us. Ryan.
It depends. Are you going to make the noise again? Because I'll probably not.
Most likely.
Okay.
Most likely.
Oh dear.
Okay, so are we gonna go out of our way to not get the skip? Because we would have had the skip there if.
No, we can. I mean, if we get it down to like what 6, like, let's get it down to like 600k, then we can leave it, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
And then we'll try and do the beam.
Because I would like to actually see it in a trio, especially because
Yeah.
that's how it's gonna be later.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honestly, this is probably my favorite mechanic in the entire game. That spinny thing. It looks amazing.
Yeah, the beam
love it.
stuff is awesome.
It was my most hated mechanic yesterday when I didn't realize that you can just stand behind him. I thought the spawn was completely random, so
Oh.
I died about 6 times in a row just for it spawning on my head.
Honestly,
You're
if
not
that's
the only one, man. You're not the only
if
one.
that spawn was random, oh,
There's a thread on Reddit saying like
Here we
Ambassador
go.
is a rubbish boss
oh,
because
I
of just
didn't
that.
think I made
You
that.
just made it.
There's a thread on Reddit saying what?
That the Ambassador is a rubbish boss because of the beam mechanic being random, and a lot of people just saying no. No, you're wrong. Initial opinions are always hard to change though.
All right, Wazzy, it's on you. Perfect.
Yeah, got it.
Did you bring Bladed Diver? No.
No.
Yeah, same.
All the
Can I
food I can get, really. Okay,
Nice. Almost nice.
Res Wazzy?
Nice.
Perfect.
Graphic stuff.
Right,
Probably
food in the
splashed,
mouth.
but maybe we'll see. Oh no, it didn't splash. Good. It's on 4 affinity. No, I don't think we're gonna hit the skip regardless. You know.
I don't think it's been super try
Right, let's
hard
see.
because they want to show it.
Nope.
Okay.
No, we're gonna.
Stand
Oh,
behind.
some of these placements are not good.
Oh my God.
Shawny's things are gonna be.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good.
They're melee. You're not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do some of the damage, then they can follow up.
Okay.
Hey, I get it started. Wazzy, leave that one. I barge it.
These have
Yeah, look at
40
this.
HP. Wow.
Wait, they have more HP in trio?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
Oh no. Okay, we're dead. Friends, get ready to cade. No, this isn't gonna work.
What? What? Really?
I don't, it might.
We'll see.
God.
Queue up your defensive, boys.
I think it's gonna be defensive time.
Oh, Wazzy, yes, good surge there.
Oh crap. Oh, good search there though.
Go on, Shauny,
Okay,
you got that one.
I can get one.
Okay, there's a lot.
I got
going
one.
here.
I got one. We're fine.
Please, 800 HP. Let me
Come
go.
on. Oh, yes.
Wazzy, do you have Deception
I
Shield?
killed it, but it
Oh, wait,
didn't
what's he
count.
got? Four? Four? Okay, four's
Get
okay.
into MD.
Four's okay.
Four is okay. No, seriously, four is okay.
No, no,
I believe you can do
Disruption
it.
Shield, the first one. Okay. I don't have a way to land or reflect because I don't have a main hand.
Any
Okay,
intercepts?
or debilitate, it's fine.
Oh,
Two.
good fight.
Okay.
Wazzy's
Shauny,
down.
this bust apart. It's 3.
Don't know if my
I'm
barricade's
so
going to come back in
getting
time.
Good.
I'm
And
not.
is there a 4th one too?
There is a 4th one. I don't think my barricade's going to come back in time.
You'll survive.
I'm
Oof.
alive.
I'm good. I'm good.
So they do
I mean,
in the code.
good
they
as a
do
word. Can we get
9,000.
the phone there?
No, I can't. I'm going to do Adren. Uh-oh.
Okay. I'll come. I'll go.
Yeah, I'm going to do a cooldown or anything, unfortunately. Yep. Ooh,
That's a rip.
that's a rip. It's fine. It's fine.
So
I mean, we
Everything
did
is
4 there, so I'm happy with that.
for every fragment that's reabsorbed, he queues up a big explosion that does 9,001 damage.
9,001.
Yes,
9,001.
base damage, and obviously if you've done the quest, that's 10% reduced. If you're popping defensives and whatnot. So Shauny, what can you list the different ways to survive those?
Well, I used Reflect and Debilitate for fragments 1 and 2.
Yep.
Then tried to time my barricade the moment the fragment 3 went.
Yep.
Which with Turtle and Perk then carries over enough timer to hopefully negate the 4th one by casting my barricade too early on the 3rd one.
Nice.
But that's what you can do with 4.
I'm gonna have to
That's what
spear,
I tried
guys.
to do.
Farewell, everyone.
Bye-bye,
This is
Raven.
also really good there too, because that'll block one. So you can,
Yeah,
if
good
you've got
reso.
Disruption Shield too, you can res the first disruption, the second, and then pretty much out of there.
Yeah, it's all typeless damage, so you can't use Devotion.
I guess you can immortality it as well. if
Yeah, you could do Immortality,
Right.
actually. Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Don't immortal in the last phase though. The last phase, it won't actually, it'll kill you, and then there are enough magic hits that after your immort runs out and after the animation, you'll still get 1 hit.
Oh, yeah,
Personal
no, like,
experience.
is it 4 mage hits you get?
Should
It's
be
like 5 or
5.
6 rapid fire.
Looks back, yeah.
All right, Wazzy, whenever you're ready, you can hop in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, one more try, I'm being told, so we have to nail this now.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Based on timings
No
and stuff here.
pressure.
At least on timing. Let's do it. I've reset my aura because I believe.
Come on.
So much belief.
At Orion
I
is
guess
duo
we run in?
mode profit
Let's do it.
being
Let's
buffed.
go.
What? It didn't let me in.
Wait, what? No.
Okay.
Telly out, boys.
Out we go.
That's not the perfect start.
Not over. No, I'm not
That
into
was
the
your
stream
last
about
try.
that. You're out your mind.
No.
You were
We got
literally
this,
right
we got
next
this.
to us. That's really weird.
I was right next to you.
Like, you were literally a step behind.
Oh man, first the Leviathan thing, now this. Oh, well, that Leviathan thing was pretty great, I have to say.
So a quick comment on the duo mode drop tables. Yes, that's something I want to do, and it's something I have to do kind of in my spare time or when we get tap back. So you can expect it. In fact, I'm not going to give you a time, but I want to do it soon because I think that these dungeons are really fun duo. But if you're getting kind of gimped rates, then it's not fair. So we're looking at group and duo loot as a whole.
Cool.
Probably not much will change with the base trio rate, but duo should have somewhere that's like 1.6 times better loot than.
Shoot.
Then
All
group.
right, I think we're all in now. Let's do
Alright,
it.
let's try again.
Right,
You can do it,
mage at
guys.
the beginning and then range afterwards.
Also, I'm not sure how effective it is, but I take Dreadnips here because he can be poisoned, so why not?
It's damage, yeah. It
Just like
helps.
3k damage a minute, I think. Could be wrong. But
The damage adds
something
up.
like
Yes, we're also looking at tier 92 armors. Whether or not we increase the power that you get from them or decrease the repair
I got
cost,
fart.
we're not sure yet, but we're
Can I
working.
go for that one?
that. Oh, watch out, pre-mage
There's
run.
Wazzy.
Oh, wait, you didn't get it.
I didn't. I know, coming.
Oh,
We're good.
I was kind of close.
Thank you, Wazzy.
that was a little close for
I got it.
comfort.
Alright. See, this is the one time that I'm playing correctly. I haven't died yet, so it's going well.
There isn't a reason to fix the ambassador barrier. Basically, you should
we
be in
almost
the
got the
arena
skip.
when you start the fight.
Careful, Shauny.
We're fine.
Oops.
Just gonna try and do as much damage as I can to this fragment, and then go to the next one, and hopefully that will.
Yeah,
You've done your fair share there, mate.
rounds,
Good job.
Like you're going to be hitting the ones.
If you
that
can do
we
more than
come
18k
from, so you
per,
can
then
finish
you're
them
doing great.
18k per with tier 70 is
three
decent.
low.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we've got
think
3
so.
low.
Vaughn does not work on the fragments.
It does not.
Nope.
Oh wow.
Wait, Vaughn doesn't work on
Sorry?
what?
The fragments.
Huh. You can cast it on them, but it doesn't have an effect. Okay.
As far as we know, a lot of the players are requesting it. It may well be that it works, but
Oh, dear.
given the response that we've had and the number of questions based on that, we've assumed that it
Wazzy,
doesn't.
Wazzy.
How many did we do?
Oh.
One.
Yeah,
We got
one.
one.
That's
All right.
one.
That's
Fantastic.
impressive. I'm happy with that for
This
tier
is
70.
progress.
Good
I'm
job.
really happy with that.
And or reflect.
Great work.
I'm very proud of that.
That was clean. I don't love the idea of zerking here, but I think I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Yeah, one thing I've started doing in solo for the Roombas, which that's what they're called apparently.
The
Everyone calls them
Roombas?
Roombas. Yeah.
What?
What? A bit like the automat, like the robot hoovers.
Oh, the vacuum.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically,
Guys,
I've
black
been
holes?
using Metamorphosis.
I can do 2. I got 2.
Done.
We're good.
So yeah, Metamorphosis at the beginning just should give you enough time in solo.
That sounds good to me.
I'll normally have one that gets out every time I do it. Alright, so
Oh, serious. Hello.
save devotion for this part.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to actually do this, so this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, we'll be fine, yeah. Just try and sun when you can. Should be alright.
So there is a little bit of RNG here with who he picks. He can pick the same person 3 times in a row for the Full Now or Be Forgotten attack,
Oh, okay.
and that would be horrible. But
So this isn't a real one, right? The one right at the start? I think it's just an animation. Yeah.
yeah, you're all good.
Yeah, there's nothing you do about these heals, but the next one that comes out, just to make sure we're
Very
blocking
real.
where they come from. There's oh, I guess every person gets one, right?
Yeah, every person gets one for trio.
So let's just stay where we are here and we'll just rotate through like that. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, just keep moving clockwise, like one
I'll
step.
say,
every
let's
now
keep
and
going.
Yeah. Build the dren.
then. And when you get chosen, pray mage and devotion.
It's me.
That's or is it everybody?
It could be everyone. I'm gonna devotion. I'm not taking the chance.
Good call.
Come on. Wow, this is the best rotation I've done on the hands. Why can't I do this in solo? Seriously.
The pressure. No, your movement is very good, Shauny.
Get ready to reflect the bill.
Yep.
We're almost gonna make it before, but not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Oh, there is also the Solak feature, where if you kill the boss when this attack is happening, it's gonna rip
It's gonna
you
kill
the-
us.
Where's my
Great
staff?
work.
That's nice.
Well,
Yeah.
looks like you can do it in barrows.
20k, let's do it. Sweet.
Six,
Just
it's
seen
26 uncut
426.
diamonds.
Hotfix has not gone live.
What? So we're removing uncut diamonds?
Yes.
Okay.
4 minutes.
Wait,
4
you got
minutes.
26.
Yeah.
I got 10.
Yeah, 26
That's
uncut
good.
diamonds. But hey, we did it with tier semi. There you go.
That was a really good,
Awesome.
really good go, guys.
Next stream to 60.
Awesome.
Defense
Okay.
Pures.
Here in bronze
Defense
and
Pures
silver.
doing legacy. What? No stuns.
Oh man, well that has been Elite Dungeon 3. For an hour, we went through one in our gear, just went through as fast as we can, and then thought we'd try in tier 70 as a request from Orion. So we did it. Very happy. It's been quite comedic deaths along the way, which is always good fun. Before we go, Wazzy and Ryan, feel free to plug any socials that you guys use. Anyone here can follow you, so by all means.
Okay, make sure to go over to twitch.tv/Wazzy and drop a follow. He's a great content creator. Check him out.
Yeah, make sure to go over to obviously twitch.tv/TheRsGuy. He's Canadian and amazing. So, check him out as well.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
go.
thank you just so much for having us. Like it's been really fun.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been You know, the kills per hour, not great. Fun per hour, off the charts.
Yeah, that's what matters. No, I just thought it'd be something nice to do. So, you know, myself and Mod Nico have wanted to try and do something like this for a while. You know, ED3 has given us the perfect chance to do that. So, no, it's been really good fun. So, you know, for everyone who watched stream, you know, we hope you've enjoyed it. And as per usual, you know, keep an eye out for any comments from us in regards to if we're changing anything with Elite Dungeon and so on. But apart from that, that'll wrap it up. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. And apart from that, it's time to say take care and have a good one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.